Yo, what's up guys? Been a while since I've done one of these videos. It's gonna be a how I made this video. I apologise if there's any noise outside. I think there's something going on football related. I might be wrong. Probably wrong. So this track is a track called Hollow, which is coming out 31st of January. So that's 7 days as of or 6 days time as of the day I'm recording this. Yeah. It's a jazz rap track. I don't really know who or what it's inspired by. I haven't actually listened to a lot of jazz rap lately. It's more like alternative rock stuff, which you've probably seen if you've checked out my other videos on this channel. I like to do a lot of guitar stuff, not a lot of jazz rap, but here we are. So yeah, this is called Hollow, this track, and I'm just going to break down the different elements, tell you what the effects are, how I did them, and yeah, how I made the track basically. So yeah, I'm just going to do a quick playthrough, and yeah, anyway, starts with a keyboard. And the vocals come in, which I will show. So yeah, that's the intro. Starts with these Rhodes chords from this dusty Rhodes kind of. It's based on Rhodes keyboard and a Wurlitzer and some other options, but it's a Yamaha keyboard that you can change all the effects and whatever. So I selected the Rhodes preset that was on there. I think it's got an inbuilt phaser on there, and I think I've used that. Bit of EQ to sweep out low frequencies. Bit of compression as well. Barely doing anything, but maybe to glue it together a bit. Chorus, just for modulation. You know, that nice kind of warm chorusy sound. I have two send effects as well, so an echo to add repeats after each note, and then a reverb as well, just for ambience. And I automated a small mute there before the drop. Okay, bass wise, I'm using my, can't get it right now, it's behind one of my guitars, but it's a Hofner violin bass that does appear in some of my other videos. Low end boost just for more bass, because you can't have too much bass. And it's sidechained to the kick, I believe, so every time the kick plays the bass will be ducked slightly. I love sidechaining. An enveloper, I think, to increase the release of the bass. Again, more bass, that was why I did that. You have a kick over here, pretty simple. A rim shot, snare, and really cool, right? I don't know. Two open hats as well, just for percussion. These are on the grid, so lined up perfectly, and these kicks are slightly out of time, as you can see if I zoom in. Same with the other hi-hat that I've had. Actually no, that hi-hat, sorry, is in time, it's on grid, if that makes sense. But I also added a kind of hi-hat roll, with one of the hi-hats being kind of chopped slightly, creates this nice effect. Rims, if I undo that loop, are also slightly off grid. That's a very, obviously borrowed that from J Dilla and also jazz rap in general. They always like to move their samples off grid. That's what creates the kind of bounce and the overall feel. What else? Okay, so that's the backbone of the track. The beat. And then we have the vocals.
All my family's blessings I mix into a cup.
Soloed. I didn't actually do a lot of vocal processing for this track. I usually do quite a bit, like reverb, delays, flanges, more reverb, and quite a bit more EQ. But for this one, I don't know why I didn't do this with my microphone, but there are shelving filter options, I think, and I selected one of them. A shelving filter is like EQ, where you can either cut out low end or high end frequency content. So for my vocals, I think it cut out low end already, but I chose to use another shelving filter here to do that, if that makes sense. So barely any processing on the vocals, and then a bit of gain reduction, just because they were too loud in the mix. But yeah, and I've added them to a summing stack here. And I apologise for the labelling, it's a bit lacklustre, but I've never really been good at that, never really paid that much attention to it, and I keep meaning to label my tracks better, so we'll try and do that in the future. But I always like to do vocal doubles in my work, just something I do. It just adds more weight, more depth, I guess, if that's the right word. I won't reveal the whole song, because I want it to be a surprise for a lot of people.
On my waistline,
I say that, there's a song part here as well.
I waste time, going to face mine. On my waistline, when I waste time.
I guess that's kind of the chorus of the song. And then it just repeats with what you first heard vocal wise. But yeah, that's the gist of the track. Effects wise, I mean, I had actually added a tremolo to these hi-hats, just to have them like, because it's stereo, like pan in and out of the ears on whatever headphones you're using, like pan in and out really quickly, so they're changing volume on left and right, which creates that illusion, I'm pretty sure. Hi-hats just gain, and also a reverb send, just some more ambience again. But yeah, I'd say other than that, there aren't that many effects. EQ on the master channel, that's where you do your, the mastering, just to raise the volume of the frequencies. A compressor that's actually kind of doing a bit, just to glue stuff together. Pretty fast attack, fast release. Doing its job. An exciter, just for a tiny bit more frequency content, harmonics, and a limiter, just to turn the volume, overall volume of the track up without it clipping, going in the redlining, whatever the word is. But yeah, that's this track. Gonna keep it kind of brief. Yeah, it will be coming out next Saturday is the time I'm recording this, so the 31st of January, last day of the month. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the vid. I haven't done one of these since last summer, I think. I might have already said that, but yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. If you've watched this far, or at any point in the video, thank you for watching. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. Peace.